Good morning, students. In previous class, we learn about prepositions. Prepositions, we know the functions and relations, and it is used for place, and in order to get a relation between verb and noun, noun and noun, and adjective and verb, adjective and noun, like that. The preposition gives a relation. In the same way, today also I want to continue the same class for you students. So there are few prepositions I wrote on the whiteboard. Just see the board. At, in, on, in, into, on, upon, since, for, from, by, with, between, among, beside, besides. There are few prepositions. There are some rules. Let's see where and when we have to use these prepositions. Students, at and in. These are used for indication of time indications. So, at is used for exact time. At 7 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at 10:30. So, at is used for indication of exact time. At 7:30 I will be in the college. The train will arrive at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock. So see here, at is used for that exact time. So in the same way, in is used for general timings. In the morning, in afternoon. So like that. It is used for general timings. Students, on is used for on time. So see here, on Monday, on Saturday, on 16th, on 15th September, on 15th April. So like this. On used for on Monday. You can use on the before the days, or on 15th March, like that you can use. So now in is used for in another way. Just see here, when, so see here, the principal is in his office. In this sentence, in is used as a preposition. Here, when there is a rest, when there is no motion, when there is no movement at all, at that time we should use in for rest. Or, so say, when there is no movement. I am in the office. In means I am there in the office. Whether I am doing something like that, that sentence is expressing? No, not at all. It is you simply saying that principal is in the office. So, in the same way, the principal came into the office. Came into means into here I use why there is a movement. If there is a movement or motion, we should use into. So see here, the boy jumped. The boy jumped into the well. So see here, the boy jumped into the well means the boy jumped. There is a movement, there is a motion. So that's why we are using into here in order to get that motion. So see like that, on, upon. Here also same, the rest and motion. So see here, she is sitting on her horse. I too I too jumped upon my horse. In this sentence, students, observe here. She is on her horse. On, it is the resting place. Upon, I jumped upon. There is a movement. I jumped. So like that. So in this case, we should use upon. So on and upon, we came to know. It's the same way in and into, like that. So students, so my friend is living in America since 2010. Students, here my friend, so just I want to make it in a perfect continuous. Students, just see a small change I want to make. My friend has been. So this is a long continuity. My friend has been living in America since here, why I use when he started living 2010. There is the exact particular date is there, particular time is there. At that time we should use since for particular time. Particular time or particular things, like this. So see here, since Monday she has been watching TV. Since Monday, when? Since Monday she started. We have been studying English since January, since February. There is a particular. When there is a particular is there, at that time we should use since. Okay, students. Now for is used for a period of time, like that. So see here, Dhruv has been studying for IAS for 10 months. So see here, when here this one, observe, it indicates the long continuity. So for I used here, this one is for just for the book, for you, for like that. But here I use this for is particularly, it indicates that time. So see here, period of time. It indicates period of time. So we have been learning English for 30 days. 30 days is a period. So in the period we should use for. If there is a particular starting point, at that time we should use since. So students, from is used for all the tenses. She came from America. She came from America. So in the like this. Okay. By. Students, by and with. We should observe these two. So see here, by is for persons. When there are persons, we should use by. So see here, for example, Gandhiji Gandhiji Gandhi was killed by Godse. By Godse. Why by I use here? He is a person. So that's why by. The thief was arrested by the police. So A pen has been stolen by my friend. By my friend. So see here, when there are persons, we should use by. So in the same way with is used. So see here, Gandhi was killed with a gun. So what is the difference here? This is person, this one I use for a thing, gun. So Gandhiji was killed with a gun. She hanged herself with a piece of piece of cloth. So with we should use. The field is plowed with the tractors, like this. So between when we should use here, between is for the two persons or two things. Okay. In the same way, if there are more than two persons, two things, we must use among, not between. So see here, for example, the old man divided his property between his two sons. So see here students, the old man was divided his property between his two sons. So see here, I used two means here two persons, that's why I used two. So one more example for among, the Indian kings. Indian kings were fighting among themselves. So see here students, Indian kings were fighting among themselves. Here more than two. So at that time we should use among when more than two. This one only two means only two persons. This one more than two persons. So at that time we should use among. Okay. So see here, distribute these mangoes among the students of this class means we can distribute to the among means more than two students are there, more students are there. So at that time we should use among. So so you can use one more example here. So see here, between. Raju sat between Radha and Suma, like this. There are two persons between. Okay. In the same way, beside here, beside means student, beside means by the side of. She sat beside me. What is beside you? Who is sitting beside you? Like this, beside, by the side of. In the same, besides means again one more. That sounds also same but different. Besides, this besides gives the meaning is that in addition to, besides. I have a bike besides a car. Besides, I purchased mangoes besides apple. See, purchase sari besides jeans pant, like this. There is addition. At that time we should use besides. And when by the side of, so see here, she came and sat beside me. Here by the side of. She came and sat beside me. And so see here, besides a bike, I have a car. Means in addition to bike, I have a car. I have a car in addition with bike. So this is prepositions, what you are learning now. These prepositions, you should be aware about when we should use So since and for, period of time, this exact time, general time, on, and in is for the rest, into is for the motion, on is for the rest, again upon is for the motion, and since for the starting point or exact time, for is for the period of time, and from for any tenses you can use, by for the persons, with for things or materials, between for the two persons, if there is more than, among, beside we can use for by the side of, and besides means it is used for in addition to. Okay. So see here, I will give one more example. You will read German. You will read German in 10 days. Days. So he came back after a fortnight. So after is used for the past. He came back, already came, and hin is used here. Period of time in future, in 10 days. He will reach German in 10 days means it is a future of time, period of time in future. Here a period of time in the past it indicates. So till and by, so see here till and by. So till refers to up to. I will wait till Monday. Up to Monday I will wait. By means I will return your money by this week, means within this week. It is up to, till refers up to, this one within, within the completion of your time. So students, here one more example is there, in and within. So in refers to, so in this week I will return, means within, refers to within the week. I will return your money within this week, means within means you are not completed this week, within the week. In the week means at the end of the week. I will return your money in a week means at the end of the week. I will return your money within the week means it's not an end, within. Okay, I can give the within. And at and in. So at is used for small places. Small place, big place. How? So see here. She is studying at the building at in Bagalkot. So here also it not only indicates time or general time, it indicates small and big places like this. Okay, I think you understood today's class, students. I hope, and some more examples I will give after completion. Almost is over today, and I will give some words which are followed by prepositions. Compulsory we should add those things. Okay, thank you, students.